It's turning. Hi, everyone. Vanessa here from Angel Rose Designs here on YouTube. And I have Mrs. Gigi right over there.
Hello,
If I'm
hello.
pointing to the right side, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I
I'm
can't
here
see.
on YouTube.
Uh-oh. And I have Mrs. Gigi right over there. Sorry. What are we working on today? Well, y'all don't see our prompt cards. Mrs. Gigi's holding the junk journal project that we're working on for the junk journal challenge. And today
Yep.
we're doing prompt number 4, where we take card packaging and make journaling cards out of them. So, let's see what I can make.
Yep. And I've been thinking I'm actually going to put these three away because those are like clothing tags. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, when looking at this tiny little one, I'm like, I need to save that. But for some other day, I think it's further down the list.
Yeah, we got
Clothing
30
tag
days.
things. So it's
I sound like we're about to go to county jail for 30 days.
who
Okay.
who was?
No, I said it sounds, when I said 30 days, it sounded like
Oh yeah.
jail. I'm like, uh-oh. I'm going to put my thing over there. So what y'all gonna need for this project is your paper trimmer, some cardboard from packaging, glue, scissors, and a pencil, and whatever else we pop up with. It has to be all nut but junk because this is technically a challenge to use only junk. So,
Yep.
what size do I want to make this? Here?
Mm,
Yeah, let's cut it.
let's see. Do I want to make these? This one is not the same size all over, but I'm thinking that I want to cut it apart and use it.
Hmm. I'm going to use this piece of paper from my printer. And this piece of paper from my printer for my lines on the back.
One thing that I thought of is like during the week now I've been off internet. Um, oh, hello, Marty.
Hello, Miss Marty.
Oh, it's nice to be back. It's nice.
By the way,
Yeah.
welcome back, Mrs. G.
Oh, thank you. One thing like with this whole thing with the truth junction, I'm like, oh, I have to save literally everything now because you don't know what's the next prompt to come kind
Nope,
of
we
feeling.
sure don't.
So let's see,
We
maybe
surely don't.
and to make this into like a true junk journal thing, I
Not gonna
don't
be
know.
easy.
It's fun. Let's
Mm,
see.
I've had fun
These.
so far.
Yeah, it is. It's really fun. I'm thinking of making these. Oh, this is totally crooked. But so I don't know if you saw me making these tags. I'm kind of going with the same thing because for these I've used the backside of or the inside of envelopes. I'm going to do the same thing for today, I'm thinking. Have a nice day, Marty. Oh, hello, Heather.
Marty's leaving already?
Yeah, she had to go do something.
Marty, no. You can't go. I'm not letting you.
Let's see.
Have a good day, Miss Marty. Hello, Heather.
I have all these envelopes, and I thought about using some of them because I know that envelopes needs to be used throughout. But I thought I had another color.
Yep. We're going to
Oh,
make
yes, I
a lot
am.
of different things for this journal.
So I actually found the one that I was looking for. I know.
Yay.
Green. I knew I had green somewhere. Look at this, Emily. Holy. This was
Fancy.
This was glued and totally different than the other ones. Did I hear something about Lyme disease, Heather? Is that a new thing that you
Oh, no.
have?
Lyme
Or
disease
did I
comes
miss? Yeah, I know. I thought I heard something about Heather having Lyme disease. I don't know.
I haven't heard it.
I'm still looking into what kind of colors I want to use on these. And of course using up what I've already been cutting up in terms of now. So I have a couple of pieces of bright orange and the security envelope feel to that one.
Heather says, Mrs. Gigi, I was planning on making tags with my toilet paper roll for my video today, but I watched your video the other day and I'm like, nope.
Yeah, but you could have done that to inspire the when looking into these these are for this challenge, so and I don't know, might come anyways, like further down the line.
I don't have Lyme disease, praise God.
Oh,
Maybe
was it
Heather Doodlebug.
Yeah, it could have been her. Yeah, I just heard like, oh no, Lyme disease, you don't want to have that. So,
There's something that's hard to get rid of.
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm just planning out what I'm going to do here. I don't really know.
You like my new art glitter glue bottle?
Oh,
it never clogs.
Ooh.
Here.
Show it. Oh, that one. Oh, you found it. Didn't you do something?
Yeah, I had lost it.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally went through my room and said, I have to find this.
Isn't that like a Tombow?
It is Tombow.
Oh,
it is a Tombow container bottle. But I ran out of the glue and I'm like, okay, I got a lot of art glitter glue, so I put my art glitter glue in it.
Ooh.
The way I did it was, let me see if I can unscrew the back. This part here, right here, comes out. And you feel it from this side.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a good tip.
I told my friend, I'm like, I have to get me some more Tombow just for the bottle. I don't like their glue. I want the bottle.
I haven't really tried their glue because their glue is so expensive. So, oh,
It's not
wow.
that. It's really, really tacky.
Oh,
And, well, to me at least. I don't know about other people that use it, but I don't like it at all. Not at all.
hmm.
So I just said to myself, if that's already out, so why not just basically fill it with something else? So I went on a hunt to see if I could refill it. And I have some big bottles of our glitter glue. So I'm like, okay, we're going to fill it in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't come out too fast either. Since you got to squeeze this one, it's not hard to squeeze either. It's easy squeeze. You
Well, that
know,
is a good thing. You know, because some bottles are like really, really
this one
hard to squeeze.
is easy squeeze. And I have this one that's easy squeeze. They all have art glitter glue in them. So when one runs out,
Mm.
I got spares. Hi,
You know,
Miss Candy.
I have. Oh, hello, Candy. I have this. Um, I don't
Yeah,
really know what sort of glue I have it in here,
that's
but
a Wilson uh, cake decorating bottle.
yep, it is. Yeah, and I like it. I like it because you know
It's easy to
the
squeeze.
squeeziness is really easy because I have
Mhm.
a little bit of trouble with my hands sometimes, and so.
That's the reason I did this with this. And then I have my Fabric Tack or Beacon 3-in-1 and another in a bottle just like what you have.
Mm-hmm.
Because I need something that's easy to squeeze. So, you know.
Yeah.
Now, what am I going to use? I'm going to use my line paper here. Like my line paper. I did it myself.
Ooh.
It's pretty. All I did was hold one key and the other key and then go.
Yeah.
See? And it gives you a little thin line of glue. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
here's for the journaling part of the card. While I'm letting that dry, I'm gonna figure out how. Oops, that's kind of crooked. But once I cut it, ain't nobody gonna know it's crooked. They're not gonna know.
No, it's just a
Like,
matter of
like that
you know.
TikTok thing. They're not gonna know.
I'm glad I'm not into TikTok. My kids are a little bit. I'm like, that thing never ends. It's like an ongoing video.
Oh my god.
Thing. I'm like
It's it's
swipe,
like
swipe,
YouTube. It's
swipe.
just nothing but video after video after video after video. So, you know, what am
Yeah.
I gonna decorate this week?
Hmm.
Maybe a napkin? Let's see what's in my bin here. My little zipper book pouch.
I just I actually got a brochure today with some fall theme things. And I'm like, I really need to look into only using because that is a challenge for myself to only use male things. So
Mm. That's what I'm thinking, like use just what we real junk stuff. And I'm looking around my room. What can I use on to decorate this? And then I'm like, okay, it's just junk. It's just the junk that you get in the
mhm.
mail. And then I'm like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is actually harder than you think sometimes.
I finally got a leaflet. Well, I got a few of them from the fried chicken place in town.
Yeah. I'm like looking into having some from the pizza place here. So, but
Grab
I
a
don't
few
know.
extra when you go to get pizza.
Mhm.
Pizza. Okay, nothing in this one that I want to use. Let's check this buddy. Oh, really? I think I found what I was looking for. Haha!
I
Here's my
actually,
envelope junk journal pages. Right here.
ooh, good, good, good. I actually like these, the font of, I don't like what it says. Something about coffee and, but I like the font, so I'm going to use that to decorate.
Maybe decorate a little pocket and put it on here. Let's see what I can use to make some good decorations on her out of these little junk bags.
The funny thing is, when looking into what you have done, like later on, I'm like, did I do that with, literally like junk mail things?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that amazes me actually. Like in this case, like for me with this challenge, it's like you don't really need anything like with crafting, like you need glue and things like that, but you don't really need those
Exactly.
fancy scrapbook paper. You don't need um
Well,
all the digitals things. There are beautiful digitals out there, but you know making things like this is actually fun.
well, for me, it's a double challenge. Use only junk stuff and my first junk journal.
Yeah,
So it's a
and it
double
is kind of
whammy.
fun, isn't it?
See, I got some scrap paper. The scrap, what they call it, cardstock paper.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put this on here and make me a pocket on the journaling card. Where's Miss Margaret and Angie?
I don't know. I did a little announcement about us going live, both on the video for today and in my group. So,
No, I was live. Was it yesterday? Angie sends me an email. Vanessa's live.
no, yeah, you could use paint, Heather. Um, absolutely, use whatever you like. And I'm actually thinking with things like this, I'm saving them because I want to make paper ruffles
Mm-hmm.
like this. And I'm going to show you. I've actually made two of them already the other day when I made these. So I saved up on the
Okay.
pieces, but that
Here's
is
my
like
pocket.
not really in
Whoops.
the daily challenge thing. Just something extra.
Put this back in the pouch so I don't get everything all over my desk. So, do I want my pocket this big? Oh, that's not straight. That's crooked. That's really crooked.
That's the beauty with a true junk journal. It doesn't really need to be exact.
No, but I also have this part here that's kind of showing out, but I'm gonna leave that because I like that part. So I needed to make my little, the little thing, the little space.
Mm-hmm.
So this is gonna be my pocket. So I have to cut this way. I taught myself a way to do mats.
Oh, that is
Hello,
fun.
Angie.
Hello, hello.
I didn't even
Oh,
see her come in.
it is so fun to be back. Really, I've missed you all. But I definitely needed the time off, really.
Oh yeah. I think at some point we all need that break.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got to my pocket. I needed that little 1/4 inch on all the sides. And I got it. Now I'm going to take my tiny little nozzle thing and just put it all the way on the edge. Yeah, she was really missed. I'm like, Mrs. Gigi, come back.
Yeah, it actually felt kind of strange being away for it wasn't really long, but you know, it felt like more than I don't even know. Was it 1.5 week or so?
A week and a half.
Uh-huh. Let's see. I
But
need
who
to
was
rearrange.
counting? I wasn't.
Mm.
Was it Angie? Let me pull up my little mat over here instead of scarring up my plexiglass I have on here. It's already messed up enough.
Oh no no no! Be careful.
The school where my grandson goes, down the street from the school, there's a little farm there.
Mm-hmm.
And every time you go past it, you see some llamas. I'm like, look, the llamas. My granddaughter goes, where?
Oh.
The summertime they have horses out. But the wintertime they let the llamas out.
Oh, they are here. They have like alpacas.
I
And
think they have a couple of those too on that farm. See, I cut the excess paper off and I jagged the bottom part. I'm not going to even worry about adding nothing there. I'm just going to leave it jagged. It's pretty neat.
yeah, actually give it a little bit of character to.
Yeah, this says it felt like 3 months.
Oh, yeah, it actually did in a way for me too, even though it
Hmm.
wasn't. But it was nice to, because I didn't use my phone for other things than uh, actually talking in the phone or like texting, of course with my kids, but for
Mm.
other things. So apart from, I know that I think it was like one day, like, oh, I just need to like contact somebody, you know.
Let them know I'll be back soon.
Yeah,
You don't miss me.
but other than that, it was really nice. Let's see, is it possible? Yep. Thought it was a little bit thick, but it was okay.
Do I want to round the corners is my question. I do. Oh.
So for those of you wondering, and I think that you've seen my video for today on my channel, I will link in the description box. I will link this video so you don't miss out on the 4th of November's prompts. And let's see, do we have anything else in this?
I have a piece, some hot glue on my desk, and it's bugging me. I can see it, but y'all can't.
Mm-hmm. What video? I have this. Do I want to use this in some way?
It's hard. Yeah, guys, this is the hardest thing because I want to go get bling. I want to go get trim.
Yeah, that is really a challenge if you're used to using that.
Yep. Trim, lace. Trust me, I want to get to my drawers over there and get all that stuff. And I'm like, no, you can't. It has to be this. But I got another scrap piece of paper here. Oh, that's going to look cute.
Let's look into, like, what is Angie Angie, did you put up a video? Like, the only thing is you can you can see it because it was what? Seriously?
Gigi, I put up a video. The only thing is you can see it because it was huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Confusing.
Yeah,
Confusing.
sorry. Oh, but you could try, Angie. Like, if you have a phone, it will definitely be working.
If you got a tablet, an iPad, a phone, there's a lot of ways you can do videos.
Yeah, I would definitely watch your videos, Angie.
I would too. Why not? If people say something, we got you. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Like, no.
This community's back to back over here. I was too. From doing videos and stuff, like, oh, I shouldn't have bent over. Oops. That wasn't a good thing. Now I'm going to put this white piece right over the green. And guys, this is seriously how I measure. No joke about it.
I think that most of us, if you're not into like quilting or something, like most of us is really not accurate when it comes to measurements and things. It's just, yeah.
No, I have to give me the trimmer from Real Memory Keepers because they have all the tick marks at the top numbered, and that's the way I like my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I contacted Fiskars for them to make one over 2 years ago, and the guy told me, "Oh, it's going to take about a year or so."
To make
It's
what?
2.5 years.
Like, what do you want to have? Like,
For them to get all the tick marks over here
mm-hmm.
marked with the 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 7/8 inch, whatever.
Oh, isn't it marked? Like,
No,
I,
here.
huh? Because I haven't got one myself, but here in Europe, where we have like centimeters, it's all marked like 1 centimeters to like throughout everything like a ruler.
No, the tick marks aren't marked on there. The
Hmm.
memory keepers came up with the one with the tick marks on it. That's all marked.
Hmm.
I'm like,
Oh,
yes.
that is strange. When doing like a craft tool, like why don't you
Why just
mark
leave
things?
half of it unmarked? Why not mark the whole thing, people?
Yeah, that is really
Not
strange.
everybody can read a ruler. For instance, I can't. I can't even read a tape measure.
Yeah, you can definitely see like for some it is hard. For me, I have been talking about it on, because of you, and I'm saying like you over there, as in the US, you not using centimeters. It's all confusing to me. Like, how am I ever going to explain things? Because I know like 1 inch, 1.5, and 2, and like in that other
The
one
other realm.
fourth, 1/4, and 2/8, and that is like no, 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 no. I don't I don't know it.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that like struggle with the rulers and like this ruler here. I can't read that. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me. I mean, when I was married, he tried to teach me how to read it. I'm like, forget it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can
Because
totally
me,
understand.
the house that we own, the single family house that we own, we redone the basement where it had a computer room, bedroom, living room, kitchen and bathroom, utility room, laundry room in it. Okay. And we had to measure everything for the walls, the carpet, everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, okay, I need you to measure me this. And it's got to be this size. I'm like, no.
I totally get you. Like, I can eyeball, but not like
To read a ruler or tape measure, no. You cannot get me to do that. Let's see. I'm going to make something to go inside the pocket. How about make a little Jackie journal to go inside the pocket? See? Here's all my pages for my first what they call it.
the junk journal.
Yeah, the oh, I hate when it's on the tip of my tongue, it won't come out.
It happens.
I
Take a
hate it.
deep breath and look. Ooh, yep. Let's see.
Yep. You can put anything on a tag.
Yeah, you could. Like for
Signature. There we go. This is my first signature. So,
and
let
you
me
know
put
what?
this
When
in here.
thinking about it, like I made these, like the toilet paper roll the other day. It's not
Mm-hmm.
no different than these, like a little bit of a bigger journaling cards, really. But
Mm. Okay, I'm gonna make a tiny little journal to go in the pocket. So I'm gonna use whatever I have for this, since we're using all the junk.
mm-hmm.
Well, I can't do that until I gesso that. Nah, I'm gonna use some book pages too. I just happen to have a book here. This is junk. I ripped it out of the cover. So technically it's junk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
you can really put anything in these.
As long as it's not lace or trim or my normal stuff.
Yeah.
My normal shabby stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or what they call it, boho. Basically, when you're doing a junk journal, you're doing mixed media. That's how I see it.
Yeah, really. Like,
hmm Because you don't put no lace in it, right? We're not putting any trim in it. We can use fabric, but not in this one because it's a true junk journal.
I'm looking at the prompts. I'm thinking, like, is there fabric somewhere?
Nope,
No.
no fabric.
Yeah,
But
it is. It is. Yeah, it is. Fabric tabs is one of, like on November 26th.
yeah, we
But
gotta talk about that one because that's one of the lives. The 25th we have a live.
mhm.
So, and that's Thanksgiving Day here in the US. So how we're gonna do that one?
I'm thinking like no live because of Thanksgiving. So I don't know what you think about it, but that was my first thought when like looking into the dates. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm
no,
thinking.
no live on Thanksgiving.
We can always we'll do the day before and we can double up on the prompts for those that, do the 24th and 25th prompt on the same day.
Yeah, yeah, we could do that. I have actually pre-recorded that day
Oh, that's
for
well.
just because I like immediately when I looked at it, like, oh, that wouldn't be a day for live because of Thanksgiving. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Through that.
so let's see. I'm thinking, do I want to back these or just write at like at the back side of them? Yet again, thinking, do I have anything in my junk mail to cover them?
Heather, I did the same thing in 2 rooms in my apartment. My back room and the kitchen. I yanked the carpet out of 2 bedrooms because this is a three bedroom apartment, but the back room I'm using as to store my craft supplies. So I yanked the carpet out of there. He got the flooring, and I didn't want to wait too long to have it done. So I says, show me how to do it. And then I eyeballed the rest. I'm like, I'm not doing it that way because at the bottom it tells you it goes this way, that way, and whatever way, right? So I'm sitting over here. Well, you want it that way? No, I do it my way, and I'll eyeball it. Let me tell you, that floor came out perfect.
Yep.
He comes home from work the day after he showed me how to lay the first tile for the linoleum, and I had the room completed.
Ooh.
And I lost my
That was
pen tip.
nice.
And then that day I finished my storage room. Well, then I decided I wanted to strip the carpet in the other room. And he looks at me like I was crazy. I'm like,
Okay.
nope, I hate carpet. I just despise carpet. Because with carpet, to me, it makes a room look really tiny. But if you take it out, the room looks bigger, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the only room that has carpet in my apartment right now is where my bedroom and craft area is. That's it.
Uh-huh.
It's the only carpet, and I think this coming summer, guess what's gonna happen?
You're gonna rip it out.
It's gonna get stripped.
Mm-hmm. We don't really have carpeted floors here in Sweden at all. I think it was a big thing like back in the 70s.
Yeah, carpet
But
here, carpet there. I was waiting for somebody to have carpeted walls in the U.S.
did that actually exist? For
Oh,
those of you
be
wondering,
surprised.
I'm looking into if I'm going to use some magazine cutter. Yeah, no. I'm thinking a whole lot of dust in those carpets, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want that.
Over here, when I wake up in the morning, come sit at my desk. I spend 10 minutes of sneezing. Before I go to bed at night, 10 minutes of sneezing. I'm like, oh my God, my roof's going to crack.
Yeah, exactly the thing with that Angie says for people's allergies. I'm like,
It's bad.
yeah.
But all the apartment buildings around all have carpet in them.
Yeah, I'm
So
thinking like
really,
that's the same thing in Britain where Jenna is. Like that is a thing in I don't know.
I mean, it's horrible. No matter what. I mean, I can't live with carpet. In the house that we own, the single family house, we're in the living room. That was the 3 bedrooms, and the living room had carpet.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I stepped on carpet, I would literally sneeze, right? He says, okay, living room carpet's coming out. So we spent one weekend, stripped that, and put hardwood flooring in.
Yeah.
I says, okay, but what about the other 3 rooms that have carpet? Are we going to strip those too? No.
Uh-huh.
His word straight up, no. I'm like, why? I said, you rather me crack my ribs sneezing? Uh-huh. Okay. You're paying for the hospital bill, not me.
Hmm.
So I literally have sneezing fits.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Look, then I'm thinking here in Sweden, almost every like modern house at least have heated floors, like heated flooring,
Oh,
and
that would be a dream for me
yeah, yeah, that is a good thing. I can only like, I love that.
because I don't wear my shoes inside, but I will go around with socks in my house, but I will not wear shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned that from the Asian custom of not, I've always gone, as soon as I get in the house, my shoes are off,
Yeah,
right? Ever since I was young. So
yeah,
I don't wear shoes in my house unless it's house slippers.
yeah.
Sorry,
Me,
guys. This crazy Alexa thing here is driving me. Stop, Alexa. It's driving me nuts. But no, I wear like shoes that I don't want to wear outside. I wear in the house.
mhm.
Um,
I'm
my
thinking. Mhm.
my orthopedic shoes that I have to go get it fitted for. I have a pair already. So what I'm gonna do when I get the new pair is I'm gonna cut the backs off of my old pair and use them inside the house. So I have a pair of shoes to go outside and inside.
I'm thinking because here in Sweden we don't have, you know, the shoes on inside anywhere really.
Mm.
Um, so it might be like a cultural thing. I don't know, but
My ex's culture is like that. The minute they walk in, and I've had signs put on my door for people when they come over. One lady came over told me, "Oh, that looks really tacky," to tell people to take their shoes off. You don't like it? There's a door. Don't let it hit you on the way out.
hmm.
My house, I do what I want.
Yeah. For me, hearing that as a Swede, I'm like, do you really have your shoes inside? That is really dirty. Like that is like,
Yeah,
imagine
but
the
a lot of
floor is like.
American people will wear their shoes inside the house. I don't. My kids don't.
Hmm.
And that's the way they were raised.
Yeah.
I never did, even though my parents did growing up. I never did. I come home from kicked off. I couldn't stand shoes on my feet. So I was like, every day for school, I'm like, can we just hurry up with this day and let it be done?
Hmm.
I want to go home and kick my shoes off. We go shopping or go anywhere. I'm like, when are we going home?
Oh, okay.
I used to make my parents mad because I've always said, when we going home?
Hmm.
Because I hated putting shoes on my feet. And then, no way, Jose. Now I'm testing some orthopedic socks now that I have on my feet. And so far, I have a lot of numbness in my left foot.
Hmm.
And so far, most of the numbness is gone.
Oh.
I've had the socks on since I woke up this morning. I have a video on two things that I'm testing. I have two or three other products that I have to test too, but they're gonna come after I'm done testing the two that I'm testing now.
But I have to look into those, like the videos.
Okay. I had a little clip avalanche earlier on my one of my videos. I had to move my clips to where, uh-oh, I'm doing this the wrong way already.
You know, we have one of those little things as prompts later on this month, making a little notebook like that.
Oh, this is my little journal to go in here.
Yeah.
Now, these I'm used to making, but the junk journal, nope.
It's kind of the same theme, but bigger. Like,
Yeah,
I
sort
don't
of the
want this.
same, but a little bit bigger. But I like using my dull needle to sew with.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I've gotten people say, "Be careful." I haven't poked myself yet. Watch, it'll happen now. That I
Yeah,
stick.
that's the thing. That's one of those things that you don't talk about because when you do, things happen.
Mm-hmm. It's called jinxing yourself.
Yep.
I still ask everybody that when I leave my house. I mean, I've had one lady across the street from me. I made a little sign because I don't like shoes in my house, period. Period. And when I put that little note on my door, she says, "Oh, that's a bit tacky to tell people to ask people to take their shoes off when they get in your house." My house, right? Bye, Felicia.
Mm-hmm. That was my thought too. Like you, you decide what to do in your house, and I make decisions in my house. Like,
I know, right? Why judge people? Just do what they ask you.
mm-hmm.
I mean, to me, I'm not gonna ask every person every time they come. Suppose you have 3 or 4 people coming in, one after the other. You gonna repeat yourself every time? No. Put a sign on the door, and I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
You know. When who's going home?
Oh.
I don't put socks on my feet at night. My feet are always in my blanket. So at night, I don't put anything on my feet. During the day, yeah, no. Winters hit over here. About an hour from me, they had a winter storm
Mm-hmm.
last night. And I'm like, no, keep it. I don't want it.
No.
I don't want it.
No, not all. You know, it could be like in the month or so, it would be okay. At least here where I live, but no,
Wait
we
until
need.
at least Christmas, then you can calm down.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one year, a few years ago, that we had a white, no kidding, white Thanksgiving and no snow on Christmas. I'm like,
Oh
what?
wow!
I said, I come up here to have a white Christmas, not a green Christmas. But every now and then you see where we have snow on Thanksgiving and nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing at all on Christmas. But we'll have a winter storm on New Year's. Okay, this one journaling card.
I'm thinking, do I want to make more than these because we have the other ones? And let's look into it. 1, 2. Oh, there is more tags to come.
Well, we might as well just do something else. Because wait, let's see. We have, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3 more times, 4 more times for a tag. So the one we have more of left to do is the pages.
Yeah, there are a lot of pages in, and as I said in the beginning, I'm using my. I'm going to show you because I've actually just
Yeah, because
I've
we
started
have
using mine already like this.
I think the 10th we have the alive. Yeah, the 10th, and on the 10th we're doing close tags, and we're making tags out of close tags. How you gonna do that? Those tags are so small.
Yeah,
You know the tags that come in your clothes?
Yep.
Those are the tags they're talking
It's like
about.
these.
Those, and then the cloth ones that come inside your clothes.
Oh, those. Yeah. Oh, those will be.
Those would be, we can use them for page tabs.
Yep. I don't know. I'm going to use like similar to this one. I'm thinking something like that. So there will be. Let's look into it. Tomorrow is a good one. The cover. But as I told you, I've actually already been. I don't know about you, but I've been using my journal a little bit because I'm using it as a daily journal. So I have been making the first day with, it's only made out of junk, and then I've created the dates like I usually do. I've been a little bit of a thing. I created this as a tuck thing from an envelope. So
wow.
that is how far I've like made. so this is today, and I'm thinking like one of these, as we made these journaling cards, will go in for today. So and with me using this as a daily journal, I always have like a journaling card or like writing like this. For this one, I've used the back side of one of the envelopes. This is another color, but I took an envelope and used the back side like this and wrote and just glued it on, really.
That's how I would do it. But another thing too, I can make a perfect junk journal just measuring this. This is 6 by 6, and then fold them in half.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing a TN size for this one, but then again, like, how would I ever like fit all these like things in at the end of it?
Everything to fit inside of a TN.
I like the size of a TN, but I couldn't even imagine putting all the things in.
I know, right?
The problem.
See, with my pages here, I have these and I have these. Here's the tag I made.
Yeah,
Now,
I
what I'm
like
going
that
to
one a
do
lot.
is I'm going to kind of do this. I'm going to put this one, then I'm going to put an envelope one. And then in the middle of that, I'll get line paper and put line paper that I made on my computer. And then find like, I don't know, scrap paper somewhere and do, kind of like stagger the different ways I'm gonna do this, because I'm not cutting the envelopes at all. They're gonna stay the way they are, unless the cereal box that I use for my cover is gonna be smaller. Then I'll have to trim this here and at the bottom, but that makes no difference right now. Let me see.
I haven't really put any like envelopes in. That is like an extra, maybe 2 or 3 things for me.
Exactly, like this. And then start again. Because these here, I'm going to use them as pockets. And then they can write over here what's in the pockets. All I got to do is seal here. And on this side, then I have pockets in my journal. So,
and that is also a prompt later on in the month with using envelopes, like do all kinds of things. So
see, I don't have enough scrapbook paper in my scrap bin to use, so I'm gonna be doing all of these here for this one signature. And I can take this here and put it like that. And then take another page here and put it inside like that. Just keep going with what I have on my desk. But some of the stuff I have to go over and more information.
Yeah, some of the things, like this page, for instance, I covered up with another piece of a junk mail because it is like private information on it. So I had to like cover it up before I showed it on video, because
but like that. And that's right there. It's one signature. See, I have these I can do and do like that.
Yeah, that is going to be yummy, Vanessa. I can already see it, like with all those.
But I have to find some other. See, this is all I have is the magazine pages. I don't have no scrap papers to make anything else for pages. All I have is the magazines.
Yeah, I just took. I just took like literally like this was an old COVID information that came in the mail, as was this, more like information from the health department. This,
I have a lot of magazines here, so
this page was a thing that came from my children's school. So but I've covered some of it up because of it, have the personal information.
So this is what I'm keeping all my things in as we get them done. So that way when we put the journal together, everything's staggered in one area. I'm going to put this in here while it dries. So I have that, and I have Cara Brendan challenge that I'm working on too. So it's like mud.
No, it's not. Oh, it's nice. It's fun.
It's fun.
It is fun.
I mean, the project that I've done so far, it's like I love doing it though. It's
Yeah,
fun. I mean,
yeah,
it
and
gets
like
my brain to think.
yeah, and then like Heather
Like when
said,
I
you
did
can
this.
use. Mhm. You know, these I've made with my punch. These are envelopes
Mm-hmm.
that I punched out and used the
Yeah.
marker just on. So
See,
you
like
can
this
do all
tag.
kinds of things.
This is a cardstock, but I used Daisy's paper to make it, and
Hmm.
I got a pocket up here, and I got a pocket down here.
Hmm.
So I made a
That is
double
really
pocket.
that is really cute to send out as like happy mail or something. Like
Mm-hmm.
tuck small little things inside.
And then wait until y'all see this video. What a mistake I made, and I didn't take it out of the video. It's still in the video, and how I corrected my error on this card. I'm
Mm.
not gonna tell y'all how I did it. I want y'all to
Oh,
see the video.
that is fun. We have to
This is
look
what
a
I
little
mean
bit
by
on.
I don't. If I make an error in my videos, I don't cut it out because I want people to see I made that mistake, and this is how I'm fixing it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you cut that mistake out, then how are they gonna know how you fixed it or what mistake you had before you fixed it, right?
Yep.
So I just leave it in. So what else can I make?
You know, I make my videos actually with making things. Probably like when you look at the videos, you have like a video maximum maybe like 15-20 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
But with me making videos, it takes
Oh, it takes
maybe like
time.
2 hours or something because I have to I make one thing, go do another thing, help the
Oh
kids
yeah,
do and this and that, and then come back continuing and
that's how it
going.
is with me. I start okay, like this morning. I started recording a video. I had to
Hmm.
stop to take to because I thought I had to bring my grandkids to school, but
Hmm.
I ended up not having to do that. So I came back, recorded a little bit more, and made phone calls, and then recorded a little bit more. Girl, it could take me all day to do a video, but it depends on what I'm working on
Hmm.
to, you know, the video. Like one of the projects I did on the challenge with Cara took me 30 minutes to do.
Hmm.
And that's stopping. Now, if I'm looking for something and it's not here, I'll stop the video
Yeah.
and I'll get up and go get it. Then I'll continue the video. But when y'all see the video, it looks like it's all one video. That's because the way I connect them in the program that I use, it looks like it's all one video. I mean, I've seen people that does it that way, but then you can tell because their video jumps. That means they cut something out
Hmm.
of their video to make it jump. Mine is just clean all the way through because I hate taking pieces out because to me, how you expect the viewer, say like, okay, I'm going to show y'all an example of something. Oh, not that. Not that. See, I'm going to take this envelope, right? And I want to make a pocket for a page. But when I fold it over, and I had already glued here, right? And I folded
Hmm.
it over to where I have a little flap here.
Hmm.
But then I wanted it a little bit longer, so I had to take this apart, rip this off, re-glue it, and then make it a little bit longer.
Uh-huh.
but I don't. If I rip this part I will not take out of my video. I
Uh-huh.
will just show y'all how I fix it, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's a lot of people will go into YouTube editor. This clip is gone, that clip is gone. You see their videos jump.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use YouTube editor. I have
No,
a
me
different
neither.
program I use where I can add. I don't know if y'all seen my video from Tara's yesterday. I have Christmas music playing in the background, but it's not in my room. It's
Mm.
something from YouTube that I added into my video, and I put so low that you can only hear the low tone in the
Yeah.
video,
Yeah.
and it's not overpowering my voice. I've learned that on my own, how to add the music into the video. Pictures
Yeah.
that you'll see in my videos, I just add that in. There's no editing done. I just add it at the end. The scrolling,
Mm-hmm.
I do all that on my own.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
scrolling and whatnot. It's all
Yeah.
done by me.
I
But
use an editing program too, like that. I don't know
mhm.
if.
I use what's it called? Movie Maker.
Mm-hmm. On your computer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing I know. I've tried all sorts of programs, and I'm like, huh? I'm sitting here dumbfounded because I don't know where to find to add this, to add that, da 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 da. So I just stick with that program. I don't haven't. If I record on my phone, when I upload to YouTube, I don't have no beginning, no ending. It's just straight up what I have on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I Yeah, like Heather says, I use my phone for editing. Really, I do have an editing program on the computer, but I don't use that.
See, I
So.
put like the collab we're doing. I went on Canva, and you can make beautiful thumbnails on Canva. But
Mm-hmm.
there's certain things on Canva. If they have a little crown, you can't use it. But there's a lot of free stuff that you can use on Canva and also pull in your own stuff from your computer or your phone.
Yeah.
And a lot of like the one we're doing, if you notice the background on my thumbnail, it's the
Mm-hmm.
prompts page. I just
Mm-hmm.
wrote over the prompts page and put that together.
Yeah.
Um, the one I'm doing with Kara, they have a Christmas background, and all I did was finagle the wording to make it look the way I wanted it.
Yeah.
They have little photos that you can add in, like the Santa hat. You can add in Christmas ornaments. You can add in different things. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I've all the stuff that I've been doing making videos, I've learned on my own. No YouTube, no nothing. I learned it straight up on my own.
Yeah.
And if I get stuck, then I go to YouTube and I type in or I Google something and it'll bring
Mm-hmm.
up a YouTube video. I'll watch that a couple of minutes and then say, okay, go back to the program. You see, I didn't even say her name.
What?
You heard that zoom
Yeah.
click?
Mm-hmm.
That's her. That's Alexa.
Oh, okay.
But I
You mentioned the search engine. That might be
yeah, and
it.
she pops up.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I didn't say your name. Why you popping up? Hi,
Yeah,
Miss
might
Clem.
be the search engine's name. We don't mention that because she will pop up again. But
Um,
you know,
no, but I will go in that program and make all my thumbnails to fit what I'm doing. Now, for Kara's challenge, all my videos will have Christmas music in the background.
hmm
And most of my videos, I can't find the right music to do for this one, but I'm using Native American for most of my videos.
hmm
And that's just, something to listen to while you watch the video.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I do both. Some of the videos I have with music and some I don't. It's just a matter of taste, really. I don't really know, but
mhm. Me, I try to put it with the video. If I think
hmm
it needs music, I'll add the music. If I think it doesn't need it, I'll leave it without the music.
hmm
It's personal choice, personal
yeah,
preference to
yeah,
me.
it is.
Um, I've had, I mean, a lot of people, I use music that is already approved by
hmm
YouTube. You go into their music thing and you can download the music to your computer to add into your video.
Yeah.
And that's the music. At the end of all my videos, you're gonna see all music approved by YouTube. That way I don't get a strike.
hmm
But I've noticed that there are people that have music in their video and they have like the full song. And
Yeah.
I'm, with my
But
luck, I do that. Guess where my video is gonna be? Down in the
mm,
dumps. That's
mhm.
why I back up on my videos.
Yeah, or you can use like I do. I have like bend sound, like free royalty free
Hmm.
things like that.
Now I noticed on StreamYard they give you only a certain amount of time of storage on uh StreamYard, because I was doing something the other day and I
hmm
noticed that they keep track of all the videos that you record on StreamYard, right?
hmm
So once I have them on my external hard drive and on YouTube, I delete them off of StreamYard because you can run out of hours of storage on StreamYard. There's somebody that told me I
hmm
go live, Millie, the silent craft. I go live with her, and always comes up something pops up on her StreamYard, and I think that's what it is because you only have a limited time of storage.
Oh, okay.
Bye, Angie. Have a good day.
Yeah, I'm thinking like you can delete the videos on StreamYard
Mm-hmm.
and still have them on YouTube. That is.
Exactly.
So these are the things that we made today.
Uh-oh.
That was really
You switch
nice.
quick, guys. That means it's dinner time.
Yep, it is. It is. You know, the my son, he's like dinner. Yeah, it
Well,
is.
they look awfully good, Mrs. Gigi.
Yeah, I am. I'm actually, I like these kind of taco thingy. Like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I don't know. And it's, I don't know about this, actually using, because on these, I didn't use anything other than junk mail, but I cheated a little bit because I used it was a junk mail magazine, but I
Well,
used the
there you go. You didn't cheat.
I,
Hey, all
I,
magazines are junk mail, right?
yeah, in one way, when doing this, I'm really, really trying to not using anything other than junk mail, so I prefer this thing.
Mm-hmm. So, guys, we're going to end it here. So Mrs. Gigi can go eat, and I have to have lunch because Vanessa hasn't eaten yet. All I've had today
Oh,
was my smoothie, and that was made since 9 o'clock this morning, and I barely have any left in it. So we're going to end here. We're going to thank you all for being here. We will see y'all Wednesday on Mrs. Gigi's channel
yeah.
for the next prompt. But
Oh,
we will
yeah.
have pre-recorded videos for y'all to watch with the prompts.
Mhm.
Thank you
Yeah,
all.
tomorrow and every day throughout November, really. So
Throughout November, y'all gonna see us live sometime, but mostly it's gonna be pre-recorded. So thank you all for being here. Please be kind, be blessed, be safe, be crafty, and we will see you all in the next video and on the flip side. Bye bye for now.
bye.